Hey friends! So today we're at Goodwill. This is my friend Hannah and we're gonna be thrifting and showing you guys what we look for when we're thrifting, because I feel like a lot of times people just look for the same stuff when they go thrifting and they really overlook a lot of the gems that could be found in thrift stores. And you can actually save a lot of money if you're looking for the right stuff instead of looking for it elsewhere. So let's get thrifty. I hate myself. I look like the guy in The Incredibles. It's like, you know what I'm talking about?
No, I haven't seen The Incredibles.
Let's get thrifty. So one thing that people tend to spend a lot of money on instead of looking at thrift stores for is dishes and vases and pots. Pretty much anything dish-like. You can spend like $50 on a set of dishes, or you can spend like $5. So let's see what we have here. This is pretty neat. Nice vase. Also just basic kitchen tools that would normally cost a lot of money if you're getting your first apartment or you're getting a new house. $1. Cookie jar. Should I get this? I'm getting it. You can get coffee pots. Kitchen tool you might spend money on later. I don't know what it's for, but I know it's a thing. And you know, if you're like me and you're nearing your 21st birthday and you want to look super fancy with lots of alcohol specific glasses, thrift stores are the perfect place for those. So that, look at this detailing. That spiral. Ooh, that's a nice one. Wow. I personally love these. And of course, why would you spend $5 or $6 on a mug with a cheesy quote when you could spend 50 cents? Am I right, folks? Also included in dish-like things is fish bowls. I've had like 50 fish in my lifetime, and I don't think I've ever really spent money on a single fish bowl, because you can buy a fish bowl or a giant mason jar, really whatever you want to put your fish in, for like 50 cents at a thrift store. Another thing that people tend to spend a tremendous amount of money on pointlessly is frames. A big old frame like this would probably be like 50, but you can get frames with free pictures in them. You can take the pictures out if you want, but you can get all these frames for like nothing. And that's very nice as well. Frames also make great gifts. So if you want to give your friend a present and you don't have any money to spend on their present because you're selfish and you want to keep all your money, then you can just print out a picture for 10 cents and put it in a frame that you got for 50 cents. And they'll think you're so thoughtful when really you're just poor. And it's always important to keep in mind that it's okay to be picky and say, no, I can't afford that $2 item. Because if you're like us and you go thrifting weekly, bi-weekly, every day, you'll find your diamonds in the rough. And if you buy too much, you're just gonna end up donating it back to the same thrift store, which is all good and fine, but save your money, you know, that's what we're here to do. We're here to save money. So if you go thrifting once or regularly, you might avoid the furniture section because you say, that's gross. But what you shouldn't avoid is any kind of organizational, what should I call it? Thing. Agent. Vehicle. Nice little cart. And I'm thinking I'm gonna put plants in it. And I can wheel it around the neighborhood, you know, like who wants to buy my plants? Or, you know, I could just put normal person things in it, like hygiene items or books or whatnot. So I'm gonna buy me this little cart. With school coming up, you might be worried about your budget, but you don't need to worry about your budget because virtually any school supplies that you need, you can buy for $1. For example, I'm about to purchase this super far out pencil case for only 39 cents. It's like so vibey. Spaced out. Sorry. So if you're someone that loves to listen to vinyl music, but you can't seem to find $25 to $40 to spend on vinyls every time you want a new one, then the thrift store is the perfect place for you. Herb Alpert in the Tijuana Brass. Okay, Herb. Okay, Herb. Herb's got hose. So does Henry. So does Henry. Anyway, is that a Dell? Okay, we got a Dell. If you do end up buying some music, you either gotta buy it because you know what it is, or just buy it for the aesthetic, because those are usually the most interesting. I really like the way this one looks. I don't know what it is. It has Christmas songs on it. I'm gonna say yeah, because it looks cool. We'll get that one. So yeah, you basically just gotta judge it by the cover. Okay, Al Jolson. Just be warned, sometimes there's supposed to be 2 discs and there's only 1, but I mean, you're getting what you pay for here. A album. Alright. Percy Mays. Oh, a piece of a record just fell out. Ooh, I like this guy's sweater. This is like so hit. Oh my gosh, it's Herb Alpert from before in the Tijuana Bass. Alright, let's get it. Yes, this is an offer that I will not be passing up today. We're giving you a lot of helpful tips today, but nothing can compare to the infinite knowledge that you can find in the book section of your local thrift store. How to satisfy a woman every time and have her beg for more. Let's hear an excerpt from this book. God, with infinite wisdom, gave us the enchantment of sex so that together we may joyfully pleasure each other and create a loving bond that will last a lifetime. Thank you, Lord. Dirty Girls, the naked truth about our guilty secrets. I'm honestly not sure I can say that any of these really ring true for me. But if they do for you, know that you are not alone. Now, with linens, you don't have to use them necessarily as what they are. You can sew them. I'll probably hang this on my wall. You can hang it on your wall as a decoration. You can make clothes out of it if you like to do that. You can gift it to a friend. The last thing that you shouldn't overlook while thrifting is giant men's shirts. You got your t-shirts, freedom. You got your Hawaiian, your tropical, your tribal, your Caribbean Joe, your pocket tees, your local sports teams. You have shirts that say random things that you can wear ironically. Your universities. You have the tees that you really don't understand at all, but they look cool as heck. I kind of like it. Your polos. You got your plays on popular media. The Empire Bites Back. Dog Wars. Luke Skywalker. Bark Vader. Hound Solo. Most importantly, your clever Duck Dynasty shirt. When it comes to opinions, size matters. Size. This is awkward. This is not a sponsored video, but you really should bank at the credit union if you don't already. National Mustard Museum. Alright, next video is going to be a vlog, and we're going to the National Mustard Museum in Middleton, Wisconsin. Baby proud great grandma girl. These are the most underrated shirts. Bless ye the Lord, ye that ride on white donkeys. I don't know what kind of teen this is, but I'd like to join it. I have the body of a god. Oh my goodness. I dropped it. I dropped a god. I'm sorry. Okay. I see you, Neff. Make sure that you find any kind of old fashioned brand that's making a comeback and pretend like you've bought a new product when you haven't. Yummy. Your man will love this on his next birthday. Am I right? I honestly just wish that this shirt was in my size. A nice crop top. Dragon Academy. What do you think of this? Is this sexy or is it sexy? so I accidentally just spent $50. My favorite find of the day was this cart. Alright, that's enough. So I hope that me spending probably way too much money at Goodwill tonight really inspired and helped you out in your own thrifting experiences. If you have any other random things you would like for me to do, if you would like for me to do a themed thrifting, a themed thrifting video, like back to school thrifting or thrifting for kids, let me know. If you like this, subscribe. If it sucked, you'll probably unsubscribe. That's okay, I understand. Give it a like, give it a dislike, give it a comment, and I will see you next week. Then I'd have to commit to putting a video out next week. I will see you next time. Goodbye.